Hello everyone. I just finished up the clean label seminar, and it was an awesome day of learning. Oh my god, I learned so much today, and I'm just floored by all the speakers that turned up, you know. So I just want to show you what I did today. We made a cupcake, and we put it is a vegan chocolate cupcake from Parados, and it's using chocolate from the Cocoa Trace program for the chocolate mix. And the Cocoa Trace program is a program that that goes far beyond the average industry standards for sustainable chocolate. Okay, and it's helping the farmers. It's teaching them how to produce high quality chocolate and putting in back the money and resources back into the farms to create better chocolate. And the fermentation process is just amazing with these chocolates. You can really taste it in the mixes. So great job, Parados. This is an awesome product. This is the chocolate vegan cake. It only needs 3 ingredients, which is the mix, the oil, and water. Okay, very easy to mix. And then I put in a raspberry Vivafil jelly. Look at how nicely it sits on the top of the cake. Look at that. It didn't sink down at all. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing. Okay. All right. So I wanted to show you other things too. Let's get this right here. Brownies, yummy. Okay, so these are shelf-stable brownies. Okay, can you see that? It's made with vegan chocolate mix from Parados, and it uses Sourmate, which is a shelf-life preservative. Shelf-life enhancing preservative. You can get this from J&K, right? And the icing is just amazing. This has been through freeze thaw and heat, okay, and it still looks great. Look at how great it is. Look at the definition on that. Look at that. Okay. All right. So that's my cake. And the reason why I say the icing is amazing is because I use CoverMax in it, okay? CoverMax is just a magical ingredient that we covered in the seminar today. Look, what happens when you don't use CoverMax. This is a control formula with shortening, okay? This is a formula with CoverMax. And the difference is they both have been brought up to the temperature of 130 degrees Fahrenheit. It's heat stable. Look at how heat stable it is. It's like, you can't touch this thing. Okay. So it's like almost cooked now, since it's like 130. It's like hardened up. Okay. But it still holds its shape. Look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, so you're asking, what's CoverMax? What is CoverMax? Is CoverMax some kind of fake ingredient? Is it really? Okay, it's not. CoverMax is a enzyme-derived corn-based ingredient. Okay, we are gonna have the videos available next week on Bakerview. If you're a member, you can access it. next week together with Dr. Mamoun's presentation and my magical session on how I turned oil into frosting. Okay. Alpha cyclodextrins uses a very natural enzyme derived corn solution. Okay, so more in the presentation that you can view next week, but basically if you're looking for a shelf stable product that requires heat tolerance, like if you are making a product for like the fair, or your bakery is in the middle of a desert or something like that, okay, this is the product to look for and use. Okay, so go test it out. All right. I am very, very impressed with all the speakers today, so thank you to, let me get this straight. Oh boy. Okay, so thank you to Dr. Jane Bach. Excellent presentation on heat-treated flour and chlorinated flour. Excellent presentation from Richard Charpentier on shelf-stable cakes. A great explanation on why cakes are the way it is and why our labels are so long. Great presentation, Dr. Mamoun. And thank you for teaching us today on how alpha-dextrins are derived. Nellie Naray, awesome presentation on heat-activated baking powder without phosphates. Okay, and thank you, Jeremy, for coming on and explaining to us how maple fiber is derived and how it can function in egg-free products. Okay, so for all of those of you who have come today for the class, and there were like 80 of you signed up for it, thank you for coming, and we are going to continue the conversation on the forums. I started a specific string so that we can have conversations on there on the different different presenters. So a question came through, Juan. Thank you for commenting. I know not too many people can stay too long. We are going to have each individual presentations posted next week, and we will send an email out to you when it's posted so that you can go back and take a look at it. Okay? You need to watch my session and how I made a magical ingredient like that as heat stable. I'm so impressed by my skills, and I don't have pastry skills, and I managed to do it by myself. So all right, so I just wanted to share one more thing with you. Okay, let's do this. This is my studio. As you can see, it's kind of like messy back here, but I wanted to show, right, a clean label Parados cake product. Okay, so bake this one, and it's very simple, with a simple formulation and simple ingredients. Look, that's really nice. Okay, look at that grain. That's an awesome grain. It's a clean label cake product. All right. And is there anything else I can show here? Oh, one more show and tell. Okay, hang on. All right, let's situate the can here. Okay, so some of you have asked me in the past on what is the difference between chlorinated flour and all-purpose flour? Why do we need to use chlorinated flour in certain high ratio cakes, right? So I have an excellent presentation for you here. So this is made with chlorinated flour, okay? And this is not. This is all-purpose flour. Firstly, you can see a huge difference in the volume. Okay, it's the same cake batter weight, Huge difference in the fineness of the grain. If you don't understand the need for chlorinated flour, please refer to Dr. Jane Bach's presentation. It's going to be up next week on the Clean Label Bigger View. And because there isn't enough chlorinated flour to support the sugar, the water is free. Once the water is free, the viscosity goes down, and once the viscosity goes down, you get tunnels. Okay, so no tunnel with chlorinated flour, tunnels with all-purpose flour. Okay, so this is the difference. All right, and this is particularly important in high ratio cakes, which is very, very common in the US. Okay, high ratio cakes are not very common in a lot of the other places in the world. That's why chlorinated flour is not used to, much elsewhere. Okay, so I think that's all I wanted to show you today. And oh yeah, so we had an interactive class session, and you're just wondering, is this mint cupcake or something like that? No, it's because our Joanna decided to give me a color green as a challenge to mix up the icing, so that's why it's green. So we are actually seeking a few ingredients. If you have a better natural color system, especially green, we would like to take a look at it. We're looking for shelf-stable chelating agents that are natural. So if you have something like that, please reach out to me as well. And anything new or innovative you feel that you've seen and you want us to share a spotlight on it, okay? I'm more than willing to do free shout-outs because it's new, it's innovative. I want to bring all the innovative ideas into Bakerpedia, all right? So thank you for joining me, and thank you all for coming to the class. It's gonna be available next week. You will get an email on that, okay? Bye.